With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
In this question, we have been given a figure which depicts the life history strategies for 3 different plant species A, B, and C along 3 axes. On one hand, we have the strength of competition with other organisms, then we have the level of disturbances in the habitat, and then we have environmental stress. Now, the species A grows in habitats where competition is high, but disturbance and stress are low. Similarly, species B is growing in an environment where stress is high, but competition is low. And species C sees high disturbance, but low environmental stress. Now, we have to look at this diagram. And from the given statements, we have to select the correct statements. First, they are saying characteristics of A-type plants are faster growth rate and short-lived leaves. So, by A, they mean that competition is more, but there is less disturbance. Now, example of such a plant might be the plants growing in tropical regions. We know that in tropical regions, the climatic conditions are quite stable. There is less chance of environmental fluctuations. The competition is high because there is a lot of biodiversity, there is a lot of different variety of flora and fauna, but the disturbances or fluctuations are less, the chances are less for such seasonal changes. So such plants which grow in these seasonal tropical regions, they have a slower growth rate, but their productivity is high. But over here, what are they saying? They are describing the plants which are found in temperate regions. They are saying they have short-lived leaves and they have faster growth rate. So this is not a correct description. Next, in B, we have a plant which is facing more environmental stress. So we can say that there are a lot of unfavorable conditions in its habitat, which might be of various types, apart from biotic stresses, apart from the pests and pathogens. There might be drought, water might not be available in good quantity, then availability of sunlight might also be low, and food supply might also not be that good. So in lack of nutrients, water or sunlight, that is in stressful environmental conditions, but with low competition, which plants are going to grow? For B, we can take the example of xerophytes, which are growing in the deserts, which are growing in very dry habitat. Because biodiversity is not very rich there. There's not very rich plant life, but the conditions are quite unfavorable. So environmental stress is more, although they don't have to face that intense competition. So they are saying desert annual plants are B-type species. They have rapid growth and they produce large amount of seeds in a short time. Yes, because seeds are the propagules through which these plants may survive even in the unfavorable conditions. So seed is like a dormant young plant which can germinate whenever the conditions are favorable. So this is true about the B type of species. And finally for C, we are seeing that the level of disturbance is high. This means that there might be many factors which affect the productivity of the plants over here, but the stress is not that high. So environmental conditions are more or less okay. So here they are saying most plants belonging to C type would be herbaceous. Yes, herbaceous plants show such condition. There are many factors that might affect their biomass production, but they generally do not grow in very stressful habitat, while A type and B type species are likely to be trees or shrubs. This is also correct, because A and B type, that is the larger plants, the trees or shrubs, are more equipped to handle the environmental stress. But over here, in the case of the C-type plants, since environmental stresses are not that much, we can assume that they might be herbaceous or they might be the small plants. So out of these 3 statements, 2 and 3 statements are correct. So we are going to mark our correct answer, option D.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.